welcome to Tea Time LA. I'm Gia Banks. You may remember me. I'm such a familiar face from Tea Time New York with the girls, but unfortunately that chapter is closed and we are now interested and open to new talent, successful entrepreneurs, women of trans experience. Okay, so we're going to start off our first segment with something original, and honestly, I think it's pretty phenomenal. Okay, so we typically start off with, what is she giving? With that being said, the statement typically means, what is she giving? What is she doing? What is she up to? What's going on in her life? So we're going to start off with Sasha Kobe, Hawaiian girl, showgirl, and around the girl, around about the town. Tell us, what is she giving?
Well, she is giving, I just got home from Hawaii. I just got on a flight last night, so I am feeling like fresh fish right out of the ocean.
Okay,
giving
cheers
her all
to
that,
honey. Yeah.
Okay. Flopping on the dock, waiting for a fisherman to come and get me, honey. I'm tanned, I'm baby
Beautiful,
old and lovely,
and
I'm giving you that.
Okay, so Luna, love that. Singer, model, entertainer. 126 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Right.
Please, darling, tell me, what is she giving, girl?
Well, let's see. I just came from a photo shoot before this for This Is a Love Song. It was super awesome, and then literally after this, I'm going into the recording studio
Oh,
to
honey,
finish
she's
the
a booked
single.
girl. She's booked. She's booked. Cheers to being
Yes.
booked, darling.
Yes.
Not far. Cheers to being booked. Absolutely. Okay, so moving right along. Sankey Angel.
It's me.
Comedian, singer, internet sensation, darling.
right.
What is she giving?
So I just got through filming for a single that I'm dropping called Fabulous Boy.
Okay,
And
fabulous boy.
looking for a
Hello.
fabulous boy, you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
I think we all looking for a fabulous boy. Right?
Looking for a few
Everybody
fabulous
looking
boys.
We all looking for a fabulous boy, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I just dropped my new single, Who It Is, so y'all can check that out on YouTube. It's
Okay,
Yes.
check her out. Find it.
Who It Is, Sankey Angel. And yes, we just working. We all working.
That's
you know?
right. We're booked. Okay. Maya, sweet cakes. Where them cakes at, girl?
All of
All
them.
right. Singer, group duo, business entrepreneur. Hello. Tell me, what is she giving?
Well, what is she giving is just like last week, we just did 2 shows and performed our 2 singles off our new mixtape that is coming out. One was called Lay. That is the one everybody loves because we always lay the ones we need to lay.
I love like those edges.
And then
Everybody
we're
like
working
those
on
edges.
our new single, and we're trying to bring out a new album this year, by the end of this year. And we're trying to open up our own little business for that.
Absolutely, that's amazing.
So awesome.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna go into the first segment, ladies. You know, we're all about conversation, conversing as trans women, hot topics and what's important, what we all go through and how we all can relate, right? So let's be very clear. Our first topic is gonna be case of the fake people. Now this can be a little tricky because in different situations we all can relate because we all are of stature, so we all understand what it's like to be around people that particularly want to use you or get something from you. They have ulterior motives. How do you guys feel about that?
Come on, Emerald.
Go for it. She popped her lips. She's ready. Okay, listen
Said all
up.
that because I've had to like kick a lot of off of my little tail. Coattail, honey. It was getting a little heavy sometimes, but there are for me, having been part of pageants, having been part of the dance community, being part of the LA community and all these different cities, I find that there are people that are just infatuated with us. They're just infatuated with the idea and the persona that we give forth. And they will definitely take advantage of that and use our hard work,
And feed off of
for
it.
themselves and, tagging.
Absolutely.
Tagging, honey.
Yeah, I mean, do you agree?
Yes, I do
You
agree.
agree?
I definitely agree because I've gone through coming from Montgomery, Alabama, and coming here. And
Bro, that's a long way from
That's a long
home.
way
Hello.
from home.
Right.
So coming here and actually having people from the past trying to come back into your life to try to feed off of where you are
You're
now.
following.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so on and so
Like,
forth.
yeah.
Because she's lit. Honey, check
like
her
all
out on
of a sudden,
Instagram, bro.
you know.
She's got a following. Hello. All right now. Yes, absolutely, Luna.
I absolutely feel the same way. I mean, they see something on the internet and they think that you're just like idol, celebrity. They can like
Girl.
write off whatever it is that that you're doing, and it's like
98K, honey, she's elite,
girl.
girl.
I'm a regular, schmegular girl from Compton. You're not gonna get nothing from me.
Hashtag smegular.
Hashtag Compton. Maya?
Yes, there's a lot that goes on with that situation where when you come from a certain different past, people would think that it would not be that way for you, but when you do come in and you come through and you do what you do, they think it's something bigger and they try to take that from you or break you down and make sure that you're not accomplishing that, but you just got to stay focused and keep going.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink to
Great.
that.
Let's, ladies, cheers to us. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
To the
I mean, me personally, I honestly feel like being a socialite in Los Angeles, like I'm a native, I'm from here. And being from here, I've honestly experienced a lot of people coming from other states, other countries, and they typically feel like coming here, they have this perception already, so they have to create this persona. So it's like a lot of the times they're being something that they're not, hence to the fakeness, you know what I'm saying? And for me, being that I'm a native, I particularly catch on to a lot of that really fast, you know what I'm saying? Because being a socialite, being a public figure, as well as a performer in West Hollywood, you tend to be put in that spotlight really frequently, very fast, you know? So people typically want to feed off of that, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to take the initiative as an adult to be responsible enough to read people's energies and read characteristics, because initially they're telling you who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's just for you to take the initiative to really feed into it and to really think back what it is.
Don't be giving me all that.
In so many instances, I personally feel like, you know, with coming into contact with so many personalities and characters and celebrities, there's so many people that have these ulterior motives and these alter egos that they create. And it's just like, when you're a native, when you're from here, you don't really have anything to prove to anyone. You don't have the objective to be something that you're not. And a lot of the celebrities, a lot of the people that come here and create entities, they get on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and they stunting, they frauding, they fake, they fraudulent with a lot of shit, because it's like, you know, they're on private jets, you know, they're shooting music videos, and it's just like, financially, where's your stability? You know what I'm saying? Longevity. Who's an entrepreneur? Who's really making these ends meet? You know what I'm saying? So typically we're all dealing with that same dynamic as far as us being a part of our community, but people see us as like trophies in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's like they see opportunity in us a lot of the times.
Can I give a personal
Absolutely,
example?
yes.
All right. Okay. So I had this good friend, and this is actually when I used to live in Chicago. I had this good friend that
12 over here.
if you don't know Miss Continental, please go and check it.
Google,
it's an amazing
YouTube.
pageant. Awesome. But I had a friend, and I don't mind talking about him because actually I don't even talk like to him.
At
so
all.
if he sees this,
Hello. Shout
yeah,
out
I'm talking
to
about you. I'm talking about you. So he was a good friend of mine, but he had a tendency to like hang around the trannies. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but it's okay if I say it.
Right,
No. But he had a tendency to hang around with a lot of the trans girls or a lot of the queen performers. And he would literally drop our names and do stuff so he could get an advance to another level, to get a booking, to get some sort of performance, and just dropping our names. And then when he inevitably steals from people, lies to people, says all these things, and then they come back to me and they're like, Sasha, what about your friend, girl?
And it's
marry
like,
your
my
friend, girl. And I'm like,
my friend married
now
you. That's
I'm
not my
responsible.
friend.
I'm responsible for that, you know? So I had to chop the dead weight, for sure. A few times.
It just comes hand in hand. Typically, people see the opportunity with us and they feel like we're so naive. We're seeking attention because we're artists, you know? And it's like, in a sense, yes, we do want attention. But it's certain attention we acquire as humans first. You know what I'm saying? And
well, for the right reasons, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I feel that we're all artists, so we all are doing stuff.
Sensitive about our shit, you know? That part.
I really
I don't really have that problem, you know what I'm saying? Most of my followers are definitely real and they follow what I'm doing and it's authentic. And I think when you come from a place of authenticity, they tend to follow it and you got to get them something to relate. So it's like when you have that, I think that's what makes you, you know?
Absolutely.
You never have one of them bitches?
I'm like, bro, I'm from
like
Compton.
not one.
I'm that down ass chick. I'm super relatable, and I still run into those circumstances and scenarios where people try to take advantage.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily of me, it's of my status and who I am as a person.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know, Luna, can you relate?
Yeah,
like in that
absolutely.
instance?
Okay, so let's see. I was at a party at Coachella. It's
Oh, nice.
for Galore, and
Okay.
from my agency, Kitten. Shout out to Kitten and
Okay.
Yay. So, anyways, I'm at this party, right? I'm with my friends and having a good time. It's a pool party, whatever. My agent comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, girl, there's a group of people outside saying that they know you." I'm like,
Huh?
"What do you mean?"
Bird?
And they're like, "Yeah, but they literally said, oh, we're here with Luna Love." And I'm like,
I'm sorry, you're
you
here
know
with?
that.
Not even your name.
That's not it.
Not even your name.
So I completely understand what it's like to have people riding your coattails.
Yeah, that's what 97,000 followers will get you.
That's
Hello, y'all better.
The blessings of being Birdie and being
I
blessed.
can relate to stuff like that because my journey right now has just barely started. But you know, a lot of people think that I would not scale to what I want in life. But now that they see it, they're trying to block it. But you can't block God, baby.
Hello. This is very clear. Okay.
Okay.
Switching gears, looking for Mr. Right, but consistently bumping into Mr. Right now, who is consistently swiping to the left. Hello. Let's be clear. Okay, so in this dynamic, I'm sure we are all looking for the prince, right? Who's been kissed? Anybody been kissed?
Not yet.
Nah, bitch, I know you.
I've been kissing. I've been
Not by a
kissed
prince.
and
Not by a
I've been
prince,
kissed
honey.
and snatched, baby, and I've been kissed and taken for 8 years
Okay,
now.
well, tell me
Like a
honestly.
ring, like she said, put a ring on. Put a
Okay,
ring
so
on.
how long? Tell me. You've obviously got Mr. Right.
Yes, I had Mr. Right. I found him when he was young, honey. We was both young, though.
Okay. All right.
But me and him found a good connection. He's from a different state, you know what I mean? He's
Absolutely.
from Mississippi, I'm from Los Angeles. Most people think he's from Los Angeles, but no, honey, go get you a Southern brother.
Hello.
They real.
But we have been doing very good, and we lasted, like I said, for 8 years now. And it's been a
Congratulations. That's so beautiful.
a very good relationship, and we're trying to take it further to like having a little marriage and trying to be, you know, a little bit more better
Hello,
than
Beyonce.
what we was.
Hello. Put a. If you like it, then you should. Hello. It's done. All right. Sasha.
Well, I had
Where's
to buy
Mr.
all
Right?
my rings.
Oh no.
I had to buy my own rings because they know Mr. Right, they know Miss Right.
Mr. Swipe left. Mr. Swipe left.
Well, and I'm actually like probably very open like to the idea of love. I've been with women and men and everything in between, and I'm never gonna ever deny myself the chance of happiness because of some sort of stigma that someone might have. So even me being so open. The pool is dry, honey. It is like drained.
Girl.
There is like a goldfish cracker in
Where's
there.
the
and
lily
he ain't
pad,
kissing.
honey? Ain't no lily pad. Luna, where is he? Where he at?
I don't know. I just
You ain't found
don't- I just don't have.
Cheers,
the
girl. I ain't found him either.
Honestly, I mean, I just like I get so bored, and I'm like, wait, I want attention, and I sign up on an app, and I go on there, and then
Get
I
off.
just realize it's just like,
Get off! Get away! You know, for me personally,
Can't do
like
it.
I'm not really big on like tags and plenty of fish, and believe it or not, I'm a little old-fashioned. Y'all, like what I'm looking for in a man genuinely is a man that like wants to take me out, that wants to like get in my brain and like find out who I am, where I come from, what I do.
Girl, this is what happens when you watch too many Disney movies, honey. Okay.
Bitch, I grew up on the Players Club. I'm from Compton, ho. I didn't grow up on that fantasy. But for me, that's just my sense of reality. Like, what I get from niggas is typically like, bitch, they text me, they want to fuck me, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
baby, I look good. Okay? My bitch look good. But I know that already. You know what I'm saying? So for me,
You
the
gotta dig a
stability
little
and-
deeper.
yeah, you gotta go to a place that nobody is willing to go to. You know what I'm saying? And what I realize is a man that I'm gonna be with is stronger than I am because I was strong enough to transition, but a man that is willing to hold my hand
Right.
and that is willing to have my back has got to be stronger than me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Can you
Mm-hmm.
piggyback just a little bit for me?
Well, actually, I'm talking to someone from the UK, actually.
Oh my God, I love it. I love they're so strong mentally.
Yes,
So strong.
someone from the UK, and I met him just spontaneously, and
Girl, you winning. Cheers. She's winning. They're winning right
They
here.
both winning, right?
Yeah.
She got a ring.
Pass me the ring again, bitch. Pass me the ring, girl.
But I just wanted to say it's difficult already being transgender. That's one strike we know is being trans.
Girl, it's
And
two secretly.
I also
You're right.
want
Right, it's true. So,
that's true. I also want to say that that's one strike, and then I'm also HIV positive. So we know that's another step. It's like, will they accept me? I'm already transgender. Like, are they going to accept the fact that I'm HIV positive as well?
yeah, you're the target.
Yeah,
You're the target.
it's already a target, so I feel like he accepts me for me, and I just want to let people know that it's okay to be HIV positive, and you can still have a life, and there are people out there who will still
Accept you
accept
for who you are.
for who
So you have told
No
him?
matter what.
Yeah.
He knows.
You have told him?
He
Exactly.
knows,
He's
and he
secure.
doesn't treat me like I'm a disease. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different in 2017, right? We would hope we came off a little
I think
bit.
he's British.
But for me, I feel like it takes a man from another country, which is so sad to say,
I
you
know.
guys. But I genuinely feel like
American boys, step it up.
It's a different race.
Step it up, American boys.
It's just a different country, it's a different state, it's a different nationality, it's a different history. You know what I'm saying? Things there are well educated, well thought out. And here I feel like we are typically dealing with the stigma of uneducated individuals.
Oh,
Yes,
don't get
very
me started.
No, because it's the truth.
It's
Like,
the truth.
ladies, believe it or not, we
Religiously
are all
brainwashed.
beautiful.
Say that.
We are all
Say that.
talented.
Yes.
And we can go outside in public and not be criticized and ridiculed for who we are. So why is it that we can't find men, Mr. Right, to technically be there for us?
Yeah.
Well, honey, y'all need to stop going around thotting it around.
Get
Right with God.
Get right with
I
God.
done been in these 8 years for nothing, honey.
Excuse me, I be in church. I attend one church on Sundays. Thank you very much. But however, my truth for me and dealing with men and a personal dynamic and a submissive dynamic, I feel like is so difficult to find a man that is secure enough to handle it.
To want to hold your hand when you walk down the street.
But you have to be more comfortable with that. You have to come out and be
Comfortable
like,
with what?
meaning be comfortable with the fact is you are who you are, you're beautiful, but you have to let them know my beauty is not what you're going to be loving. It's going to be me.
Right.
And if you cannot love me, then step on.
Right.
It's that easy.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely
Because
right.
a guy can love you right. A guy can be attracted to you with all of the makeup, but when you take it off, is he still going to be there?
Yeah.
Right, that's the part.
He'll be there, he just won't tell any of his friends he's there.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's where we're trying to get to.
That's right. That's right.
I guess I've been fucked over a lot, girl.
Miss Continental herself. Hello. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And it's for me, you know what I run into a lot? I run into guys and they're like, you're so beautiful, you're so hot. I know so many guys, they come on to you, they want to date you, they want to do X, Y,
And
Z.
yet your
It's
late
like-
ass is hitting on me.
And I'm like, no. For me, that's the thing. It's like, y'all have all this perception, and I'm sitting at home like, where is he at?
Right.
Watching Dancing with the Stars.
Because I'm at rehearsal like 5, 6, 7, 8. After I get home, I'm like, oh, my feet hurt. Ain't no nigga here to rub my feet. So in all honesty, I feel like a lot of that stigma they create themselves because they're obsessed with the fantasy and the sense of my image. But when it comes time to, like you said, take off bitch, this don't come on. It does. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, it's like there's a partial part of reality. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think men are in our generation that are from our country, they're ready for that. You know, and really, girl, it's just you knocked it out the park because you got
So you gotta get a
that's
country
winner.
boy,
You know what I'm
or
saying?
someone not in this
Because
country.
He's real about it,
That's
and
right.
it takes men that are not from here to be educated enough to love,
So
to
true.
love
Right,
us
so
like
true.
we need to be
Right, so
loved,
true.
y'all.
Can I just say that I have been there, I've done that, I've done the relationship thing. I've only had 3 boyfriends, 3 serious boyfriends.
While you were in transition, or
I had one before transition and then another one, and then I dated somebody else for a couple months.
Okay.
And I just, I'm just not into it. Like, I think it'll happen in time.
Okay.
But I am just having fun. Like, I love a good old dick appointment.
Doesn't that get old though? That doesn't get old for you?
No, I mean, I'm so focused on other areas in my life that the last thing on my mind is a relationship. And I mean, I get lonely and I want attention.
Do you have a dog?
No.
Okay. She needs a dog.
That's what she needs a pet.
Every single weekend.
Just don't name the puppy.
Yeah. Don't name the puppy. Take that bitch back. How about that? As we're winding down here, typically this is the last portion, unfortunately. But here we are, ladies. We had a great conversation between all of us. Cheers. Clink, clink, clink. Miss Fine, her water.
Right.
It's good for your body.
So listen, we have a special portion where we basically touch bases with our community, with the people we share this with, and we just want to give everybody the opportunity to have a question, to feel secure, to feel comfortable with us. So if you do, please, at the column below, leave a comment for us so we can talk.
Ask us anything.
We already have some questions that we're willing to answer, and in this portion, we typically go with this with, hey sis.
Hey,
It's
sis.
advice. So hey sis! Here we are, ladies.
So she want to open my box with all the little secrets in it, girl. Oh my God, it's so much. More cards.
Okay, Brooke. I just started my transition. What are some ways I can cancel my 5 o'clock shadow?
Laser.
Girl, this ain't me. I'm sorry. I'm
Laser
Mexican. I'm real
and
lucky.
electrolysis, girl. Or a good pair of red lipsticks, honey. And put that shit all on your face and then put it all. But you really should. The best things to do, especially when you start transitioning, is electrolysis and a lot of hormones and get fishy and get it done. It's gonna be a weight lifted off of your shoulder. You know.
But girl, everybody ain't got the money for that. Everybody else got the makeup you gotta put on, girl, and go through all the changes.
That's true.
The shade, the 10-minute sit,
Girl.
So then what do they do?
powder. I'm sorry, the liquid, then the powder. Luna, tell me about it. I mean, I know you know, girl, you're a makeup
There's
artist.
so many different ways. I mean, like, you can use red lipstick. You just have to remember, like, the colors, the undertones of, like, the shades. So you just have to find like a color that's going to counteract it.
Color correction.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Like
Color
the green
correction.
to the red
If
to
there's
the
like
brown.
greens, you do a red matte lipstick.
Are we
You let
listening?
that
What about the
set
Kim
for a second.
Kardashians under
Let
here?
that
What do you
shit-
do?
I'm just saying, you know, like I'm the Kim K. Hello.
No, I don't know Kim Kardashian.
Come on, Chloe. Come on, Chloe.
I'm sorry, go.
No, but you know, like you get you a nice red matte lipstick, fucking set that shit with like some translucent powder, and then
we're
you go
winning.
in with your foundation and like you are good to go. It's like 5 o'clock shadow where?
Bitch, where?
The fuck you mean, ho? Hello. Okay, so we are going.
You opening my box again, girl?
Oh shit. Open your box Okay. So, DD girl 44.
Hi, Didi girl.
Hey.
What's the tea,
And she's
girl?
subscribing.
What is she giving? Okay, so listen. I have a hard time dating as a trans girl. My gay BFF, who is hyper masculine,
Whoa.
Hashtag hyper.
messes around with me when we get drunk, but when he's sober, he distances himself.
Oh no.
He acts like I don't exist. Help, bitch.
SOS, honey.
Well, basically, honey. well,
Give it to us.
Mother, with a ring on it. It's got a ring on it, honey. Look, we got it. We got it.
Hit the dog. Let him go on about his business and kick him to the side.
Cause he's
Because
confused,
he,
girl.
right, I was just gonna say that
You
he's
don't know
so
what he
confused.
wants. He's playing with you.
I feel like it's kind of about what you allow. Like, if that's what you want, then that's what you're going to
If
do.
you want to try to the motherfucker, then go for it.
That's a good one too. Ladies, I'm gonna speak from experience, and I can honestly say, like, I was 22, I was really young, and I had never been loved by a man genuinely. And when a man exposed that to me, it was a little late for him to explain that he was already in a previous relationship.
Right.
So me already getting attached to him and understanding that.
She named the puppy. You see what happened?
That, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's really difficult to allow people in my environment and not create the feeling or the emotion, or I'm just a bitch, like, you know, in a real way, like, I'm a female, so if it's good, if you make me feel some type of way, I'm going to get attached
Real fast.
and I just feel like that's a lot of our challenge, that's a lot of the obstacle we all have to overcome.
But
Okay, so but what about these butch queens though?
But that's how you gotta.
What about these butch queens?
But we not butch queens. That's my
Exactly. So why are they trying it?
Because they're butch queens. That's what they do.
Wait, are they butch queens or are they star fuckers? Which segment is this?
They're
They intertwine.
Yeah, definitely intertwined. I mean, who can piggyback off of that for me? Like, seriously speaking, who do you genuinely feel that way about?
Has there been an instance?
Well, I had an incident like that before, a long time ago, before I got with my boyfriend.
I mean, because he put a ring on it, so, you know.
But he tried it, and I let him know, you know, that wasn't the room because I'm the good one. While
You're
messing
the
with,
token one.
While you messing with that late one, honey.
I'm the token one.
She's right on time, honey.
I'm the good one. That part.
Okay. You want to piggyback?
Well, for me, it's been times where I have been with guys that I really, really liked and I went damn near crazy. All you gotta do is search Diggy Doo before I transition, and you can see from the music videos I'm crying and cutting my wrist and all this over trade.
But that's so beautiful that you put it in,
I put it out
in
there.
your
I
music.
did.
And
I
your
did.
music. That's
I
the best
did.
way to
That's
relate your
real.
music.
That's
Yeah,
real.
because that's a real
But I felt
experience.
it left me empty because I wasn't getting nothing in return. I was the only one I
That
felt
was
like
giving.
I was going giving. I was
You
giving.
weren't
I was
getting the
giving
reciprocation
Yes,
in that relationship.
It really wasn't no reciprocation. So it was more so just I didn't love myself. So I had to learn how to love myself. And I think that's the key.
Properly.
Properly.
You were loving yourself, but in the
But
wrong
in the wrong
stigma.
way.
Yeah.
So I
What's
just
homegirl's name?
Who was hungry?
What was her name?
Her homegirl's
Give a shout out to
DD Girl 44, because you got us over
Love
here
yourself.
chit-chatting about
Love
yourself.
yourself.
Love yourself.
That's the key.
And
Yes.
he will come to
Right.
you.
Curve,
He ain't came to me
honestly.
yet, but bitch, I promise you I love myself.
trying to
And he
tell
gonna
you all
come.
the time.
But he's
Yes.
gonna come for you. Okay, listen. Raquel Dreams 88.
What's she giving?
Hey girl, what she giving? Okay, I'm gonna read this. I've been BFFs with a cisgender friend since elementary. She recently got engaged. However, I saw her fiance at a transgender club, aka Cobra in North Hollywood.
Girl, shut the front door.
What is she supposed to do?
Lord.
Ladies, what would you
Shut
do?
the front door. God fix it.
Jesus, please. So, in this experience, what would you do? Me personally, bitch, I would shut my mouth and keep my business to myself.
So
and keep
she
it
like,
going.
okay, so she's trans, saw her best friend from elementary.
Yeah, her sister, fiance
At the trans-
Cobra,
A hot mess.
What did
picking
she
up
do?
on the girl.
What did she do? Oh.
What do you? What would you do? Me personally, like I said, I would keep my business to myself. I learned the hard way. I've incorporated myself in people's business before, and it only makes them point the finger at me, and it makes me look like the bad person, because typically what I learned in relationships is, regardless of our friendship, you're typically going to go with your lover.
Right.
So it in a sense doesn't make me look bad.
See, we all get
but
really,
you
like,
still look
jittery over here.
questioned. Yeah. So let's clearly
You
talk
don't
about
need a
that.
question. That's just what you call a simple bitch.
All right.
Real is real.
Well, I mean, girl. I mean,
Really?
okay, wait.
Right,
Okay, if it's like some girl that's like your coworker, like at, you know,
It says
elementary.
BFF
Elementary.
cisgender friends since
Okay,
elementary.
if my
Raquel
elementary
Dream.
friend,
That's a long time.
my elementary
That's
friend,
a
I
long
feel a
time.
need to like.
We make BFF lanyards together.
No, like,
Sleep
okay, baby, if I know your mama, I gotta tell you that
Yeah.
your man is be cheating on you.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
for
okay,
me, like if it was
I
like some
agree
bitch
there.
like off the side of the road that I don't even know, and maybe don't even like, yes, go get yours. You'll
I'm
find out
sorry,
eventually.
but like I'm a messy bitch that lives for drama, so like I don't care who the fuck it is. I do not care who the fuck it is. I don't care if it's a stranger. I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
tell
if it's
you.
my best friend.
She gonna pull
I'm
out the
gonna say
Snapchat
it.
and she gonna show everybody. She
Yeah.
gonna post it.
I literally get on Snapchat and like, listen, this is what I saw.
With the wedding ring emoji.
Put a nice filter on it.
But that's your man at the club.
Look.
Oh my goodness. I can't.
I mean, I feel like I would probably hold back. I think I might hold. I think I probably would.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't want none of y'all being my friends. I don't want none of y'all being my friends at all. You ain't gonna tell me the truth.
Relationships, it's with two people. Relationships is with two people.
Yeah.
And when other people get involved, that's when the drama.
But what sense does that make? Because
Bitch, it don't make no sense because your man is your man.
Okay. Wait. So your best friend that you went to elementary school, right?
I don't even know her anymore.
Well, because how about you did, and like now you the bridesmaid at this motherfucker's wedding,
And I'm sitting there beat.
Yeah, and you gonna sit there and let him suck a dick.
Yeah.
Till death do us part. Or no. And then how about when she has a baby, you gotta do the baby shower. And his gay ass over there at the club while she having her fucking baby shower.
But
I'm
my
just
point
saying.
is, he was gay before I even saw him. He's been gay. So what?
So she clocked the tea before that.
Yeah.
So you should have told him the first time you met her
And my best friend is gonna shoot my motherfucking ass because clearly she gonna love her man regardless of what I tell her.
That's true. But at least don't you feel better that you said it?
No, I don't feel better because I just lost my best friend because I told her the truth and she can't handle that shit.
Well, then
bad,
that ain't your best friend, honey.
No, bitch.
That
I'm
ain't
her
your best
friend.
friend.
You're right.
You can go buy yourself a new one, honey.
Done. Cheers. Done. Cheers.
You can buy me at Amazon.com.
I've honestly felt like I've enjoyed myself to the umpteenth power. You guys are so well educated.
I'm so
fun. And I love that about all of you.
So fun.
In all honesty, ladies, we've had a great experience together.
Yeah.
We've been articulate, supportive. We've communicated properly as adults. In all honesty, at the end of the day, we are all peaking.
So fun.
You know what I'm saying? And in all honesty, what we have to practice is love and not labels.
Love, not labels.
Love.
that just resonates in my soul.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
does.
Listen to me. I mean, really, in all honesty, love and no labels.
Damn right.